Fantastic. So the last track on the album is Ain't No 9 to 5, which is, I think, if I were to give it a brief description, about your family's intergenerational work ethic. And you said in the track description, it's a really lovely sentence. You said, "Work is a privilege, passion is a huge privilege, and I've found there are no time constraints when you're working on leaving a heart-led legacy." And I love that idea of a heart-led legacy. I'm having trouble saying it, but when did you realize that music is that for you?
Always, I think, but I'm not going to say that I was slack with it, but I always worked hard at it. But I
Hmm.
think I realized in the last few years how hard I
Okay.
needed to work. And I think becoming a mum just really increased my work ethic as well. And that's kind of what I was reflecting on when I wrote this song. And then Grant, again, he's such a hard worker. My family, my brother, my parents, all of them, the most magnificently hard workers I've ever seen. So it's just inspiring. And I thought, I really need to write a song just paying tribute to all of those people, kind of reflecting on how hard I've been working as well, but just people who don't go with the 9 to 5, they work way beyond that. And it often is for that heart-led legacy and that dream.
Yeah. And I guess, yes, when you've grown up with family members working on the land, that is always a 7 day a week job. So I guess in some ways it sets you up well to be an artist, which is a 7 day a week job. But then on the other hand, there needs to be downtime, and there often isn't when you work on the land. So it's always that conundrum. I think it's something that you want to do, you love doing it, but there's not necessarily time off.
Yeah, definitely. And I see that in my mum. She's kind of a guilty, if she rests, it's a guilt thing for her. She has to kind of always justify why she was resting or yeah. And I'd be interested to hear other women, rural women stories about that. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I definitely think if they're not working on the land directly, they're running the household, and that's definitely
Yeah.
7 days a week. And then they're catering for people who are visiting and all that kind of
Yes,
stuff. Yeah.
absolutely. Jack of all, master of all too.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. So overall, I think this is an album about the bonds of family and environment to an extent, and about showing up for the things you believe in. So I'm wondering if there were conscious themes as you were writing this album and recording it, or if this just emerged once you'd collected the songs.
Yeah, it wasn't really like, okay, I really want to fit this in with that. It was just very organic.
Mhm.
And I'm all about that. I'm all about everything falling out organically. But even Ain't No 9 to 5, I said to Rusty, yeah, I'm not really sure about this. It might just be a campfire song. But as it came together, he said, no, that's a good song. Let's put it on there. And then I'm so glad I did because